As usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona. But this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. We are inside Honda Center where women were ushered into the UFC in this very building back in 2013.
In this very building, we understood how big a star Ronda Rousey was, because this place was as loud as it's ever been. Can you get the crowd on their feet tonight, as Ronda Rousey did way back when she defended her title?
When Ronda Rousey made that walk in UFC 157, truly a sports moment where most people remember exactly where they were.
You will never forget the moment you saw Ronda hit the curtain in Anaheim.
Rips the body there. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
He landed it.
And that'll do it! Tony Ferguson with a huge win tonight!
What a performance.
All right, here. Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Tony Ferguson.
Well, we congratulate Tony Ferguson on yet another lightweight win. It has been a Hall of Fame resume that this guy has put together and still getting it done against the best fighters in the world.
He's one of the best in the world. He's one of the best that we've ever seen inside the octagon. He's just a great fighter. He does everything so well.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. Good to have you with us inside Honda Center tonight. This has become an annual stop for the MMA leader, and there have been any number of signature performances that have gone down inside these buildings.
I'm not sure any place has had more title changes than the Honda Center, especially in the heavyweight division. A great place for heavyweight fight, but if you go in as the champion, just know on most nights that belt's going in the opposite direction.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Frantic pace early on to this one. All right, so an early uppercut lands for the boxer. You know how good his jab is. If that weapon starts to find its home, caution flammable.
Especially if it comes after the jab. You get the hands up and then you throw that strike right up the middle. Uppercut, right on the bridge of the nose, a lot of damage.
Pimblett's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. lands a kick to the body. Whiffs on the straight right hand. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Ferguson's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy Tony Ferguson. That's a successful blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, big left. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He could find that one shot. Oh,
big knee there. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
Beautiful left punch.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Pimblett's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Oh, really good with the kick to the body.
Another body kick lands.
Oh, beautiful combination on the feet there by the inimitable El Cucuy Tony Ferguson, DC. Big opportunity for him to close the show here. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. That'll do it!
Oh, my God!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 18 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
All right, so there he is, the newly minted UFC lightweight champion of the world. It's the word, it's all every pro fighter wants to hear, and he gets to hear those special words tonight.
Every fighter hopes they get that one moment to hear.